3530 Charlie, speed direct to Dondo, take off.
Flip takeoff and then proceed direct to the south of Dondo, 3530 Charlie.
Income check.
Loud and clear. How about you?
I can hear you loud and clear.
I'd like to follow Sierra Charlie out.
Okay. So we have avionics headset on. Wait for clutch light out. Our clutch light is out. So now we check the circuit breakers in. So here, wait for clutch light out. Circuit breakers in. Okay. Check it one more time. Because the clutch light could go out because the circuit breaker could pop out. Okay, so here we have to make sure the circuit breaker is still in. Okay, and now warm up RPM 70 to 75. So we roll up the RPM to 70 to 75. Slowly go up.
5.
Yep, 70 to 75.
Okay.
Yep, okay, perfect. Keep it here. Now we check our engine gauges. 1, 2, 3 is in the green.
Number 42 or 26
and now we have to listen to ATIS.
Okay.
So here, our ATIS frequency is 12775. You change the frequency here. So with the bigger knob, you turn, yep. You need 127. And with the smaller one,
okay.
Yep, 75. Perfect. So now you can either press this button here or with that one here. Okay. So this is where you can change the
Kilo 1653 Zulu, wind 1105, visibility 10, ceiling 3400 broken, 4100 overcast, temperature 11, dew point 4, altimeter 3005. ILS runway 30, approaching east, runway 30, arrivals and runway 26 left, tower frequency 119.4. Runway 30 departures and runway 26 right, tower frequency 120.5. All departing aircraft are requested to contact clearance delivery prior to taxi on 118.15, position and departure point. All ground traffic use 133.0. And ultra operations in effect. Notice airmen, bird activity in the city of Long Beach Airport, use caution. Runway 26 right, Pappy out of service. Runway 30 rail out of service. Has weather information for the Southern California area available on flight service frequencies. Advise contact information, Kilo. Kilo 1653 Zulu, wind 1105, visibility 10, ceiling 3400 broken, 4100 overcast, temperature 11, dew point 4, altimeter 3005. ILS runway 30, approaching east, runway 30, arrivals and runway 26 left, tower frequency 119.4. Runway 30 departures and runway 26 right, tower frequency 120.5. All departing aircraft are requested to contact clearance delivery prior to taxi on 118.15, position and departure point. All ground traffic use 133.0. And ultra operations in effect.
So the only thing that's important for us here, so we have information Kilo. Yep, information Kilo. Yep. Wind is coming from 110 at 5. Yep. Visibility is 10. We have 3,000, ceiling is 3,400 broken. This is the lowest ceiling we have. Temperature is 11. Dew point is 4. 3005. So now we have to set our altimeter to 3005. Yep. So with the black knob here again. No, 3005.
05.
Yep. Okay. So it's like here. So because this is 3000, 3002, 4, so 5 is like.
Okay.
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 And tower frequency. So for the south side we have 119.4, and when we go to the pad we need 120.5. Okay. So now. Warm up RPMs again, 1, 2, 3, green. Next thing is we have to do our magneto drop check. So I want you to go with the key here. So here with your right hand, left hand has to be on the throttle. So we go with the key, both, and we check the right one first. So both, left, right, 1000, 1000, back to both. We don't want to see a drop of more than 7% in seconds.
Okay.
Okay. You can change it too. Okay. 1000, back to both. Yep. Maybe had a drop of 4%, back to 75. Now we have to check the left magneto. We checked the right one, so it's now only one click.
Okay.
1000, 1000, back to both. So now also like 4 or 5% drop,
Okay.
perfectly fine. Okay. Next thing we have to check is our carpet. So here we want to see, so here, raise carpet.
Raise?
Yep,
Okay.
all the way up.
All the way up?
And you want to see a raise. Here it's coming up, carpet is rising, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now carpet down, carpet off. And we want to see a drop. We want to see that this needle, see how it's going down now?
Yeah.
This is a drop. This is what you want to see.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Next thing here is our spread clutch check.
Spread
So
clutch.
here, yep, for the spread clutch. No. Don't pull the clutch. Okay?
Just check.
Here, now here with your hand. Spread clutch check is hand here, underhand grip, okay? So you want to have here, underhand grip is like that,
Okay.
yep. And be with me on the controls. Never do it without announcing it, because if you roll in the wrong direction, we have an overspeed. Okay? So we have an underhand grip, and then I have to roll it down fast, okay?
Okay.
Spread clutch check, 3, 1, and I want to see a needle split, okay?
Yep.
You can try this too.
Okay.
So back to 75. Okay, and get used to it. So what it says here, spread clutch check, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Okay, and then roll down the throttle. So hand here and roll it to the right. Okay.
Brake clutch check. 1, 2, 3.
Yep. And you want to really close the throttle fast so that we see the needle split. Okay.
Okay.
Back to 75. So now doors closed and latched. Yep.
Yep.
Good track 234. Other question.
Limit manifold pressure chart. So up here we had 11, so I would use 10 degrees, 20.3. 5-minute takeoff power is 10. When, so our maximum continuous power is 22.3.
Okay.
What is our 5-minute takeoff power?
5 minutes.
Yep.
To 3.2.
Yep, exactly. Okay. So now here, limit manifold pressure chart, cyclic collective friction off. So, yep.
Runway 26 left, clear for the option.
26 left, clear for the option number 2 with short approach, clear track 234, traffic inside.
Collective friction off.
Off.
Yep. So it's also a yep. Now governor on.
Governor on.
Okay. If the governor would be off, we would see the light here. Okay. So
Okay.
turn it to the right. Governor is on. And now increase throttle
Throttle.
to 80, and from 80 the governor will take over. Governor brings the RPMs up. Clutch light is on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Clutch light is out. Okay. Now warning lights. Okay. We have no warning lights here. We have no. All warning lights are out.
Right.
Okay. So now lift collective slightly.
Collective slightly.
Yep. And reduce RPMs.
RPM.
We're gonna do the low RPM check. Okay.
Okay.
And now roll it down to 97, 100, 9, 98, 97. Horn and light is working.
Okay.
Okay. And now we are ready for takeoff. Okay.
Okay.
So now when nobody is talking, I actually, you can put in already the next frequency, 12285.
Right.
Here? Yeah, no, here.
Ground traffic use 1.
We need the standby frequency 12285. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
For harbor.
Okay.
12285.
2.85.
Yep. Because when tower tells us frequency change approved, then we just have to press the button.
Okay.
So when nobody is talking, you can make your initial call to Long Beach Tower.
Okay. Okay.
And you will tell them Long Beach Tower, helicopter 74426 at Maverick, request South Cherry departure with information kilo.
Okay. Right 360, clear track 234. And the readback is
Departure from Maverick will be at our own risk. South Cherry approved. Okay?
And helicopter?
Helicopter 74426.
Departure from Maverick.
Yep, we always here we take off and land at Maverick.
From Maverick,
Yep.
we're at my own risk.
Yeah.
South Cherry approved.
Yep, exactly. This will be the readback.
Okay, okay.
Okay. And when you want to talk, press the button all the way. So press it all the way back.
Okay.
Okay.
Long Beach Tower, helicopter 74426 at Maverick, request South Cherry departure with information kilo.
I got 74426, Long Beach Tower, South Cherry departure approved, departure from Maverick, after over.
Departure at Maverick at my own risk. South Cherry approved, helicopter 74426.
Perfect, exactly. So I have controls.
You have control.
Track 234, Starport crew, runway 26 left.
See, it's not that bad. Clear left, clear forward, clear right. This is all you need to say, because he just gives us, yes, this is our takeoff clearance, and you just read it back. You just read back, because we wanted South Cherry. So we know he will tell us, okay, South Cherry approved. 40, raised to our 5-minute takeoff power, which is 23 meters today. So it's always going to be the same thing. They will tell us that we are approved to do that, what we actually request. Clear left, clear forward, clear right. Can you raise carpet a little bit?
Carpet a little bit? Okay.
Because here you see we are in the yellow. Yep, perfect.
Perfect.
That's fine. Okay. We just want to be out of the yellow here.
Okay. More?
Tiny bit more. But we have a little
Is it indoor temperature?
No, this is the outside for our carpet.
Carpet.
For our carburetor.
Carburetor,
yep.
Okay.
And we want to have the carburetor always out of the yellow. So you don't want to be in this yellow, because if you are in this yellow area, we could have carb ice build up,
okay.
and we don't want to have carburetor ice.
Okay.
Here we want to be at 500 feet.
Stop for the option for you.
So you have controls.
Oh, I have control.
Yep. You have controls. So here we are past Signal Hill. We want to have 70 knots, and we can climb to 700 feet.
Okay.
So we can raise collective, slow down, a little bit of aft cycling.
Okay.
Aft we are at 80 knots.
80
Okay?
knots.
We want to fly 70 knots.
70 knots.
And we want to have, we want to climb to 700 feet. Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to slow down here. Okay, we are 700 feet, 70 knots, a little bit aft cycling. You see how the harbor area looks?
Yeah.
Right, because right now, okay, we have to descend a little bit.
Okay.
We are only allowed to be here at 700. Yep.
51594 is with you for 26
51594 Long Beach Tower, fall 91 eastbound and a right base over the 605 for runway 26 left.
Fly 91 eastbound for 594 and 26 left.
Okay, helicopter 7683 Hotel at Maverick with Kilo requesting South Cherry departure. I got 7683 Hotel, Long Beach Tower, South Cherry departure approved, departure from Maverick, be at your own risk. South Cherry approved, departure from Maverick at my own risk, helicopter 7683 Hotel.
Now we focus on 70 knots.
Okay. The wind?
A little bit.
A little.
But today it's not really windy. Right now we have 5 knots in Long Beach. Here we will see how the visibility is. We might go back a little bit earlier.
Okay.
That we focus on hovering, depends how the visibility gets over sea shoreline here.
Okay, it's downwind for a second.
Long Beach Tower, helicopter 74426, request frequency change.
426, frequency approved.
Frequency change approved, 426. Okay, you can change the frequency now.
Okay.
And here we are Queen Mary. We can contact harbor traffic. Okay? Yep.
Harbor traffic, helicopter 74426 over Queen Mary at 700 feet, heading southwestbound, 2 points per minute.
Harbor.
And
It's
harbor,
here,
okay.
Yep. But exactly, this is all we need to say. So we're going to fly a straight line. We don't want to fly directly over the blue cranes here.
Helicopter 4 Hotel Sierra, Point Furman 1.3, right 180, eastbound back to Pier 400.
Altitude is
We can climb to 1,000 now.
1,000,
Yep.
okay.
And there is one helicopter in the area. Yeah, I have some inside.
Okay.
Yep. And now we try to focus on our 70 knots.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, there is one helicopter also over Point Furman. Here we have one over here.
Yep.
This is a 44 and there is a smaller one over Point Furman.
Okay.
Yep, he's right at our 12
okay,
o'clock,
okay.
pretty close over
Yeah.
Point Furman. There is another one, he's going also.
Helicopter 5 up Bravo 1400, blue cranes for Queen Mary.
Helicopter 5, Papa Bravo, helicopter 74426 has you inside.
Gotcha, inside, we'll stay on your south side.
There is another helicopter over the shoreline here.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
See that? So there are a
Wow.
lot of helicopters around here. And here you can tell them, you can either say we are 1 mile north of Angels Gate or we are over the blue cranes. So here.
Helicopter 4 Hotel Sierra, Pier 400, northeastbound 1.2.
Slow down here.
Okay.
Harbor traffic helicopter 74426 over the light blue cranes at 1,200 feet heading westbound to Point Furman. And we have the other helicopter inside harbor.
Helicopter 4 Hotel Sierra has 74426 inside, maintain visual.
Yep.
There are 8 knots. So,
Yep, we want to fly 70 knots.
okay.
And this is what we do here. We talk to each other on this frequency. So I told him, hey, I have you inside. And he said, yep, he has helicopter 74426 inside, maintain visual, which means we maintain visual separation.
Okay.
So we just, everybody talks to each other here because here's no tower. So we have to do the traffic separation.
Okay.
So we want to make sure that we all see each other. So this is the concept of see and avoid.
Station area over Angels Gate at 1,100.
Yep, and there is one station area over Angels Gate. I have some inside too. And here you can make the next radio call. You can tell them that we are over Point Furman at 1,200 feet, heading westbound to Point Vicente.
Okay.
Helicopter 4 Hotel Sierra, sea launch 800 for northeast for Queen Mary.
Now?
Once we are over the area here.
Okay.
Okay.
Point Vicente.
Westbound to Point Vicente, exactly.
Harbor traffic helicopter 74426 over Point Furman at 1,200 feet, heading westbound to Point Vicente.
Harbor. Yep. That's the only thing, but everything else is really good.
800 feet, heading towards
Okay, and now we're gonna here fly over the shoreline here.
Okay.
And just fly straight here, and we're gonna focus on, we wanna see 70 knots and VSI 0. And then we check our manifold pressure. Okay? Yeah, looks like 19.5 today. Okay? For our 70 knots, it's 19.5. Let's slow down to 60 knots.
Okay.
So we keep 1,200 and we slow down to 60 knots. Looks like 18.5.
18.5.
Yep. And now we're gonna speed up to 80 knots. So we have for 60 it's 18.5, for 17 it's 19.5, and now we find out what it's gonna be for 80 knots. Harbor traffic helicopter 74426 over Trump National Golf Course, 1,200 feet, heading westbound along the shoreline to Point Vicente Harbor.
Harbor traffic 3 Sierra Charlie is over Angels Gate 1400 stationary.
You see our trim strings here? They're a little bit deflected to the right, which means we need a little bit of left pedal. Now, trim strings are right straight up here. This means we are flying in trim. Okay?
And we have 3 Sierra Charlie inside Harbor traffic.
Fast here. Like 20.5. Here we are speeding up again. Okay. So we can slow down to 70 knots.
Okay.
Here you can make your next position report.
Okay.
You can tell them once we start turning, we are over Point Vicente, 1,300 feet, heading eastbound to Point Fermin Harbor. Okay? So once we are over this area here, so we're going to slow down to 70 knots.
Okay.
Maintaining 1,300. And we're going to do a left turn here.
Okay.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Here, once we start here where you see the tennis courts here, this area here is Point Vicente. Okay?
Okay.
Hey, Queensway for 0 Mike, we're 2 out. West.
And here you can make your call.
Okay. Harbor traffic helicopter 74426 over Point Vicente at 1,300 feet, heading eastbound to Point Vicente.
Correction to Point Fermin Harbor. We are at Point Vicente and we are flying to Point Fermin.
Really?
Yep.
Helicopter.
You're right.
Harbor traffic helicopter 7683 Hotel over Point Fermi, 1,000 feet.
Because yes, this is Point Vicente
Westbound.
and we are going to Point Fermin now.
Okay.
And you were said we are over Point Vicente and we are going to Point Vicente. We are staying here. You don't even want to know how often that happened to me. So this is just, it happens so often. Happened to me too.
400 landing Queensway, harbor traffic.
Okay. And now we stay a little bit more to the inland side because Lucas is flying along the shoreline too. And so we are flying directly over the golf course now.
Why heavy left turn this time?
Because we have to practice left and right turns.
Okay.
So next time we probably gonna do, depends, right or left turns, because we have to practice both turns.
Okay, okay.
So it's just whatever I think we wanna do now. Over point firming, I probably will tell you to do a right turn.
Okay.
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 So here we wanna have 70 knots. And here we can start to fly straight. And at some point we will see 83 Hotel along the shoreline here. Okay. So once everything is stabilized, so we have our 19.5. Now I want you to raise collective to 500 feet per minute. We want to climb to 1,500 feet.
Okay.
And level off at 1,500. Okay?
Okay.
A little bit outside. That we keep our 70 knots. And now with almost 500, yeah, we are needing 22.5 inches. And we have to take a lead, so 50 feet before we have to start to lower our collective.
Okay.
Okay, so now we are 50 feet before, so we lower collective to our 19.5 inches, keeping our 70 knots.
Helicopter 83 Hotel over Trump National at 1,000 feet, heading westbound to 30 Center,
right.
Harbor.
Harbor traffic, helicopter 74426 over Trump National, Golf course 1,500 feet, heading eastbound to Point Furman, and we have helicopter 83 Hotel inside. Yep. This is what I talked to Lucas, that we're flying in this direction, so when we fly to the west, we fly more over the ocean, and when we fly east, we fly over the golf course, that we have the traffic separation.
Okay.
So perfect. What we're gonna do now, slow down to 70 knots.
Okay.
And we're gonna descend now to 1,000 feet with 500 feet per minute, and we wanna level off at 1,000 feet. Okay? We actually have to lower our collective way more, so that we really start our descent. Yep, exactly.
Ghost?
Second?
Ghost? No?
Yeah. No, we wanted this to descend to 1,000.
Okay.
Yep, it was just here a little bit bumpy with the hills here. Okay? But we try to go down to 1,000 feet, 70 knots. We have to lower collective a little bit more to have 500 feet per minute descent rate. Looks like for that we need like 16.5, 17 inches. 17, yep. Okay, yep.
Okay.
Now we raise to 19.5, 70 knots to level off. This is with take a lead. Okay?
Harbor traffic, helicopter 83 Hotel over Point Vicente, 1,300
overcast. Temperature 112.4, altimeter 3005. ILS runway 30, approaching 30, right, will send runway 26 left, tower frequency 119.4. Runway 30 departures, and runway 26 right, tower frequency 120.
Okay, let's make a call here over Point Furman, 1,000 feet, and we are heading east to Queen Mary.
East.
Yep,
there.
because we go in the traffic pattern now.
Okay.
Okay. And this is here at the point Fermin area. This is where you can make your call.
Okay. Harbor traffic helicopter 74426 over point Fermin, heading east at 1,000 feet, heading eastbound to Queen Mary Harbor.
Perfect. Exactly. Just gonna listen to it.
Frequency 120.5. All
70 knots
requested a
and
contact clearance
keep
delivery
tight.
prior to taxi on 118.15 position and departure point. All ground traffic use 133.0. And ultra operations in effect. Notice airmen. Bird activity in the city of Long Beach Airport. Use caution. Runway 2 right path. Runway 2 short rail out of service. Has weather information for the Southern California area available on flight service frequencies. Advise contact information kilo.
Yep. It's still information kilo.
Yep.
So we will need 119.4.
What about RT2? Not
Here, over Queen Mary, we have to be at 700 feet. So here we slowly start our descent to 700 feet. And here just tell them, there is. Helicopter 5, Echo Romeo, helicopter 426 has you inside. We are right above you.
Alright, copy that. We're heading to the east.
Yep, that's it.
Mark research.
Harbor traffic helicopter 74426 over the light blue cranes at 900 feet heading eastbound to Queen Mary Harbor. Here with ForeFlight, this helps me. I can even tell them their call sign. So I saw them and it's like, okay, which call sign is it? Then I just zoom in. Yep, again, this is where we talk to each other. It's like, hey, I have you inside. I have, I'm staying away from you.
Heli Harbor traffic, helicopter 80 Hotel over H2 at 1,000 feet, flying eastbound.
And we're gonna keep 70 knots here. And what you're gonna tell Long Beach Tower, you will tell them Long Beach Tower, helicopter 74426 over Queen Mary, 700 feet, because we have to be at 700 feet.
Okay.
Request South Redondo arrival and pad assignment, because we want to go to the pad with information kilo. Yep.
Can I practice?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Tower, Long Beach Tower, helicopter 74426 over Queen Mary at 700, heading request South Redondo arrival and assignment.
With information kilo.
With information.
Helicopter,
And put it a little bit closer because sometimes your voice gets cut off.
heading to point Fermin Harbor.
Can I put off the collective?
Yep, I have controls.
Is it okay?
Yep, now it's perfect.
Okay.
Okay. And now we keep 700 feet, 70 knots. And once we are over this area here, we can change the frequency. To that we already start to listen to Long Beach Tower. A little fast here. I want to fly 70 knots here. And I usually, when I'm over this area, this is where I usually contact, change the frequency here to Long Beach Tower. Yep.
Track 234 is close. Actually go around and fly runway heading.
I'm going to prepare already the next frequency, because for the pad, we will need 120.5.
Runway 26 left, crew track 234. We're okay, we can slow it down if needed.
Crew track 234.
And when we see the road here in front of us, when nobody is talking, we contact Long Beach Tower over the road here.
If you're able, just reduce speed slightly.
Roger, reduce speed 130.
Okay.
Okay. Now?
Yep.
Long Beach Tower, helicopter 74426 over Queen Mary at 700 feet. Request South Redondo arrival and pad assignment with kilo.
Helicopter 355 Echo Romeo, Long Beach Tower, South Redondo arrival, approved report tank bar. 5 Echo Romeo, South Redondo inbound, 426, Long Beach Tower, South Redondo, arrivals approved, report tank farm. You're following traffic mile to your west, inbound on the South Redondo, 400 feet, helicopter.
We have the helicopter inside and the South Redondo approved that we report tank from helicopter 74426.
Okay, so they told us about the other helicopter here. Yep.
Okay.
It's about our 2 o'clock now, 1 o'clock. And he told us South Redondo approved, report tank farm.
Okay.
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 And here we fly 700 feet, 70 knots.
Track 234, turn left, Foxtrot 3, contact ground.
Foxtrot 3 over the ground, track 234.
This is the other helicopter, now it's at our 12 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay. This is if I'm not mistaken, this is a Maverick helicopter.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So here we fly along the shoreline here. 700, yeah, we can stay at 600 here too.
Okay.
Usually we try 700 feet, 70 knots here.
Okay.
So here for the waypoints, we have this big blue building here again, this weird shape. And next is this house, this yellow house with the orange roof.
Yep.
This is South Redondo, where we have to turn.
Okay.
And 5 Echo Romeo, tank farm.
Now.
Yep.
We got the 5 Echo Romeo, landing at Atlantic, we'll be at your own risk.
5 Echo Romeo, clear, land
And here,
Atlantic.
we have to descend to 500 feet.
500 feet?
Yep, 70 knots.
Okay.
Or 13 Lima, turn left, Foxtrot 4, contact ground.
Foxtrot 4 going 12 Lima.
Number 77 Foxtrot and November 1 Mike Echo. The field is going to go IMC, 800 foot broken for the sailing. Sand pitches.
77 Foxtrot will contact ground for taxi back signature.
Oh, it's going to go IFR soon. This is still okay for us. We can still fly in the pattern, and but we will go to the pad and do a little bit of hovering.
Okay.
And then we go back. Might have to cancel the second the flight after you, or fly later in the evening.
I'm very lucky.
Yeah, because right now you can see that the visibility is going down. Okay, so we keep 500 feet here, 70 knots.
Long Beach Tower, helicopter 426 at the tank farm.
Just position
426, the field's going to go IMC shortly, say attention.
We request pad assignment, helicopter 426.
426, contact tower 120.5.
Contact tower 120.5, 426. Long Beach Tower, helicopter 74426 at the tank farm, request pad assignment.
Helicopter 74426 Long Beach Tower, hold south of the tower, have traffic departing runway 30, and the field is going below VFR conditions. What are your intentions?
We request pad assignment for hover work, helicopter 74426, and we hold south of the tower.
Roger.
Okay, so I have controls now?
Control?
Yep, I have controls. And did you hear she asked us say attention? Because the field is going IMC, so we need a special VFR, and I told them we want to do hover work at the pad.
Okay.
So here we keep 500 feet. Here, if we want to fly, we request a special VFR.
In IFR condition?
Yes, when it's IFR condition, so when it's below 1,000 feet or visibility is less than 3 statute miles, then we have IFR. Then we have IFR conditions. And if we have IFR conditions, we can still fly, but we have to request special VFR.
Southwest 4706, contact SoCal departure CS.
Okay, there is one more taking off.
4706 to departure, have a nice day.
Yep. Carbon monoxide light is on. So once they took off, this is when they tell us and they allow us to cross the runway. Then we get a pad assignment.
Okay.
Helicopter 426, continue inbound, pad 23 or 4, clear to land, hover work is approved.
Continue inbound, hover pad 3, clear to land, hover work approved, helicopter 426.
Southwest 1560, contact SoCal departure, have a good flight.
Have a good day, Southwest 1560.
Cessna 60 Papa runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff 26 right, 6084, 60 Papa.
We have to cross between Foxtrot 2, Foxtrot 3, 500 feet. Your left, forward, right. So we cross runway 26 left here.
Okay.
And now we zoomed here, we cross runway 30. This is how we join our downwind here. Now we are here at the downwind. And here, once we crossed runway 30, I slowly slow down, because at the end of our downwind here, when we turn base, we want to be at 60 knots.
Clear 500.
Yep, 500, we are a little bit low. Clear right, forward, left. Press the pad 3, so here I start our descent. We're looking at pad 3. Pad 3 is clear. Yep, carbon monoxide light is on. I think the sensor is, because the heater is not on. Right, forward. I had this happen the last flight too. Yeah, there can be, because we don't have the heater on. If you have the heater on, you have to be worried about this, and you have to open the cabin vents. These are the cabin vents here. We can open that too. But like I said, I had it happen the flight before, and we also had...
Sierra Papa, contact SoCal departure.
It went out after a few minutes. Sometimes when it's like really foggy here, or really smog in the area, then we often have this alarm too, because then the smog triggers it.
Pad 3, 2.
Carbon monoxide is, yep, exactly, pad 2, pad 3, pad 4. Okay, and we are going now to the big one, this is pad 3.
Okay.
The wind is coming from, pretty calm right now. So there's a windsock right in front of us. I'm going to do a quick sit down here. Down, follow our carpet. You see the windsock? When you look at your 12 to 1 o'clock, the wind is coming a little bit from the northwest, so from this direction.
Yep.
So this is where we're going to try to hover, okay?
Okay.
We're going to see how that works for you. Okay, I'm going to pick us up. We already have hover work approved. Okay. Okay. First, we're gonna start with the pedals. Okay.
Okay.
So I want you to look outside, pick a reference point which is right in front of you.
Okay.
So I want you to make a straight line. Maybe the easiest for you is when you look at the big building in front of you.
Yep.
When you look at the right edge of this building. This is your reference point.
Okay.
Okay. And keep our nose. So you want to make a straight line from the center of your body to this reference point. And you want to keep the nose with the pedals. Okay, so now if you are going to the right, we need a little bit more left pedal. Okay?
Okay.
If you're moving too much to the left, more right pedal. Okay? Now we are a little bit more to the right. Yep. So bit more left pedal so that we really have a straight line. A little bit more left pedal here. Okay, I have controls.
You have control.
I have controls. Okay, we do the same thing. Now you have the collective.
Collective.
Okay, yep.
Okay.
Now I want you to look at the same spot, raise collective. Okay? Okay, stop it here.
Helicopter A3 Hotel, overtake.
Lower.
Lower.
Lower collective.
Okay.
Helicopter A3 Hotel Pad 2 or 4 cleared to land.
So straight in here. Okay. We always try to stop in a 3 to 5 foot hover. Okay. When you look outside, this is about like a 3 to 5 foot hover. So this is how you wanna be. Okay.
Okay.
So raise collective again. Okay, stop it here. Okay. Now lower collective again. And when we come up to a 3 to 5 foot hover, you want to stop it. Okay?
Okay.
Stop it here. Okay. So now you have the pedals and you have the collective. Okay? So you have pedals and collective. Okay. Now nose straight. Look at your reference point. And what pedal do we need when we raise collective?
Left pedal.
Exactly. So let's raise collective. Not too fast. Okay.
Okay.
Slow and controlled. Okay. Hold it here. Okay. Now lower collective. And you want to have a straight line. Okay.
Yeah.
Not too fast. Raise collective again. Everything smooth and controlled. Okay. Gonna go back a little bit here. Okay. I have controls for a second.
Yes.
Controls. Go back to number 3. Okay. And what you want to do with raising and lowering collective, smooth and controlled. Okay. Everything smooth and controlled in a helicopter. Clear right, clear forward, clear left. So you have the pedals and you have the collective. Okay.
Okay.
Now just hold it here. Okay. Don't raise it. Don't lower collective.
Okay.
Try to have a straight line. Okay, we are descending a little bit. Yep. A tiny bit more to the left of the pedals. Okay. Let's raise collective again. Stop here. Okay, let's lower collective. Okay, stop here. Hold it here. Okay, and draw an imaginary line to your reference points that we always are straight. Okay, I have controls.
You have control.
I have controls. Okay, I'm going to turn a little bit more in wind. Okay. Now we try this. You only have the cyclic. Okay.
Okay.
So you have the cyclic.
Yep.
Okay, this is always a three-way positive change of control. So when I give you a control, you always have to say I have the cyclic or I have all controls.
Okay.
Okay. So you have the cyclic.
I have control.
You have the cyclic. Okay. And let's try. You have to be a little bit careful because A3 Hotel is landing at pad 4. Okay, we cannot drift too much to the right. Okay, we need more left cycling. Okay, when I let go, see we are drifting too far again. Okay,
So weather is few clouds 3000.
I have control now?
Yes, you have controls, but you will feel me on the cyclic.
Okay.
Just that we are not getting out of control and that we are not getting too close to 80. Okay? When I let go, we are completely turning around here.
Okay.
So I have controls. We are not allowed to cross runway 30. Okay? I'm going to go back.
Lane work.
Okay? And then we try that again.
Okay.
Lane work means here, between here, see lane back and forth. We can do whatever we want to do.
Just in line.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we are not allowed to go to the left or to the right because here we have pad 4. We have a helicopter, so we are not allowed to get too close to them. And here we have pad 2. Nobody's at pad 2 right now, but we still have to be careful.
Palm Beach Airport 8, this Mike is now current, wind calm altimeter 3008, field is VFR conditions.
I'm going to quick set down here. Raise the carpet a little bit for us because we are on the edge of yellow. And I open the cabin vents and nose vent here so that it defogs here a little bit. So here, when I open this, our nose vents are open and then we get fuel air. So, okay, I'm going to lift us up again and then you will get the cyclic again. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Go a little bit higher so we have more room here. Okay, you have the cyclic.
I have cyclic.
You have the cyclic. And we need a little bit more to the left because we see how we are moving to the right. More input to the left. Okay? Nice. Okay, so this is now how we want to have it. Okay? This is perfectly still. Okay?
I'll go back.
Nope, be stable here. Okay? We are not yet at the point where we do a backwards hover taxi.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
For now, we're going to focus on it that we be stable. Okay, I have controls.
You have control?
I have controls. So we're going to go back now. And we try this with all 3 controls. Okay?
Okay. For me, pedal is the most hardest
I
thing.
know. Actually, so usually it's always the cyclic, so that you stay still. Let's see how it is when you have all 3 controls, okay?
Okay.
So pick a reference point. Okay, so one you were looking all that time. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit higher so that we have more room here. Okay, you have all 3 controls.
Okay, I have all.
You have all 3 controls. Small and controlled input. A little bit more right pedal here. Good job here. Okay, I have control.
Okay, you have come.
I have controls. Good job. It was the first time that you tried all 3 controls? Yeah, it's like usually we are like really in this pendulum where we are going back and forth all the time. So, but you did a good job with stabilizing it at the end. So we're gonna check runway 30 here. Gonna go back to Maverick because we have 1 more flight. Well, actually I have 2 more flights.
Long Beach Tower, helicopter 74426, pad 3, request landing at Maverick.
Helicopter 426, hold on the pad, landing traffic on runway 30.
Hold on the pad, helicopter 426.
Okay, they are pretty far away. Actually, you see that little dark spot in the distance. They are far enough away. We could have easily taken off here, but yeah. Because we only have to cross the runway 30 here.
426, pad 3, clear for takeoff. Traffic is not landing, runway 30.
Pad 4, clear for takeoff, helicopter 426.
Not landing, okay. So 40. Ah, yes, they're turning away. Raise collective to our 5-minute takeoff power.
Helicopter 426, landing Maverick will be at your own risk.
Landing at Maverick will be at our own risk, helicopter 426.
Clear right, clear forward, clear left. So this is our crosswind now. When they tell us hold west of runway 30, we have to hold here. Okay. Clear right, forward, left. And here, this is how we enter our downwind. Okay, so this is our downwind here. Get to 500 feet here, because we have to cross the runway 6 left here at 500 feet. Okay? Your left, your forward, your right. 500 feet. We're crossing 6 left. And here, once we are past the runway, here, gonna lower collective and slow down, because here we have to start our descent.
Okay.
Right, forward, left. And here's the tower, so here we have to turn around the tower. You see the green runner pads. This is where we have to turn around. And we have to stay on the left side.
Okay. I think weather is better now.
Yeah, it's better now. It changed again.
Yeah.
Clear right, clear forward, left. Yeah, it was really this one rain cell. When we came back, when we saw all the rain coming in, and now you see the rain stopped.
Yeah.
It's probably a little bit in the harbor area still. Yeah, but it's definitely way better now than it was before. There's someone walking on the pedestrian walkway here. Don't want to get close to him, so I'm going to slow down a little bit earlier. Usually we land a little bit further down, but here's this person walking, so I don't want to get too close to him.
Oh.
Clear right, clear right. Okay. Usually we land somewhere here where the span is, but here was this person walking, and we are responsible that we are not getting too close to people or other aircraft. Clear right, forward.
Cherokee 140 Charlie Kilo Long Beach Tower.
I'm going to do this shut down here. Okay, now when you look at the windsock, now we have a left crosswind. Now the wind changed again. Moving around a little bit today. All the way down. Pedals. So here, first what we have to do without the checklist. Here, RPM collective down, RPMs down to 70 to 75.
Yep.
Okay, so now cyclic friction, collective friction on, cyclic friction on. Yep, and here friction on.
On.
And now we start the timer. Because here, we are now collective down, RPM 70 to 75, friction on. We have that. Cyclic, neutral, friction on, pedals neutral, and now we have to wait for the CHT drop. Then we have to close this throttle. So we have to wait for 3 minutes now to see that our CHT is dropping. It should be actually, it should be IFR condition, VFR conditions.
Altimeter 3008. ILS runway 30 approaching, use runway 30 arrivals and runway 26 left, our frequency 119.4. Runway 30 departures and runway 26 right, our frequency 120.5. Our departing aircraft contact an auxiliary by the taxi on 118.15 with position and departure point. Our ground traffic use 133.0. NOTAMs hazardous weather in our vicinity of Los Angeles area. For more information, contact fire service. Runway 30 rail out of service. Runway 26 right copy out of service. We're activating our vicinity of Long Beach Airport. Last generation contact, you have special weather information. Mike. Long Beach Airport special weather information. Mike. 1757 Zulu. Wind 060 at 5. Visibility 7. Light rain. Few clouds at 3000. Ceiling 3.
This is just, I just wanted to hear, it's now again VFR, because when we came back, it changed to IFR conditions, and now it's VFR again. So this is what we can see, it's way better again. Now we have 7 statute miles visibility, it went down to 4 statute miles visibility, and ceiling was only 800 feet. Now it's 3,000 again, so now we have VFR conditions again. Okay? So now we just here wait until we have 3 minutes. Once we have 3 minutes, hand on the throttle.
Okay.
And then when we see 3 minutes here, we can close the throttle, clutch disengage, and then we have to wait 30 seconds for the mixture, for mixture off. So we can see the number 350, and here so throttle closed, clutch disengage. Yep, and now we wait until we, no, this is leave it here. This is that we see it's this thing. Engaged is always when the clutch guard is on. Okay? You never want to pull the clutch during the flight. This is for us like the mixture guard, because if we do that, we could really have a problem with our engine, because then our clutch actuator is not working anymore, tensioning or retensioning the belts. So during the flight, always clutch engage.
Okay.
Okay. So now we have 30 seconds. Mixture off. Now we wait another 30 seconds, and then we can start with the rotor brake. So now we have 4 minutes, we can start with the rotor brake. Okay, so rotor brake, we have to pull it here, instead we slow it down. try to stop the rotor blades that they are really like there. Okay, so like this, rotor brake engaged. Now wait for the clutch light is out, and now avionics off. Yep. And now just from left to right, everything off. Alternator, master battery.